All right. All right. All right. All right. Let's get to it. Let me announce in the groups. We're live here, and then we'll get right into it. What's up, guys? If you're watching this back on replay, I'd appreciate it if you'd like, subscribe, maybe drop a comment too. I appreciate that. Just helps. All right. Let's see. We are live. I'll start in about 60 seconds. Perfectly 20 minutes from the announcement. Perfect. Boom. All right, I'll start my analysis here in just a moment. It's weird. On YouTube, this camera looks different than it like looks different than in what's it called? Like Zoom. It's funny. All right. If you're watching this on playback, you're getting the full raw uncut. What's up for the couple of people in here? I appreciate you dropping that like as soon as you got in here. That's awesome. Appreciate you. That's real. All right, we're gonna give everybody like another 20 seconds. Let me go ahead and share my screen. I think I got to do entire screen. I think that's how it works. Perfect. Can you guys hear me? Are we all good? If one of you guys can comment in the chat that you can hear me, just so we know we're ready to rock and roll, and I'm gonna do anything over. Let me know. Let me know. If you can hear me, see me. Let me know if you can see my screen. Okay, I know you can see my screen. Can you guys hear me? Can you hear me? Can you hear me? Hi, how are you? I'm doing great. How are you? Can you hear me? Boom. Can you hear me? Can you hear me? Can you hear me? So I don't want to go back and do this again. Come on, there's 6 people in here. Just comment yes if you can hear me. All right. Cool. Thank you. All right. Let's go into this. Let's get into it. All right. Let me move this over a little bit. All right. I'm gonna fly through these, so pay attention. US 30, it looks like it wants to buy. I mean, on the daily, we're starting to create higher lows here. Looks like we could have some temporary buys. We are hitting the 4-hour MA right here. Honestly, I wouldn't even fuck with US 30 this week, to be real. Unless it chooses that it wants to go up or it wants to actually go down. I would think I would just stay away from it. Simple and plain, unless we get something really nice, some kind of nice setup. I mean, this 4-hour MA and structure all through here and potential sells off of this area. There is, but don't worry about all that. Nas looks like it wants to buy. Nas looks like it wants to buy. I mean, US 30 and Nas could buy again. I mean, a lot of structure pulled down here, double top, broke down, breaking back up now. Nas looks like it wants to buy. Could see potential buys off of here, 24,750 area. Yeah. I mean, US 30 and Nas maybe buy this week, but gold is also, let's look at gold real quick. Gold is also coming down finally. So finally had a big daily candle of a bearish candle. I mean, you had this one a little bit, and this was even engulfing, but we'll see. We'll see what it really wants to do. Fun fact, gold has bought only 6 other times where the weekly candle was bullish 9 weeks in a row. So you see 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. And every time it has done this, the other 6 times it has done this, or 5 times, whatever it is, the last candle was your biggest candle on the weekly. So before it actually dropped off. So we'll see what goes on here. I think there's some things at play with crypto and gold. So there's potential we could continue up as well. So I wouldn't, we're in a lot different times than then. Back when gold did that initially, there wasn't talk of crypto and digital assets and digital currencies that we're moving the world to in this day and age. So I want you to be aware of that. I think we could continue up, to be fair, but beware, of the data in the past. We have gone 11 weeks once before. If this weekly candle is bullish again, and then one more after that is bullish, we're then tied with the longest run in gold history on the weekly candles of being bullish. So keep that in mind. And then if we obviously go past that, we're like breaking records. So I mean, we're already breaking records with record highs, but yeah, keep that in mind. Also, people are also starting to go out and buy gold. I said this is a bearish signal because once the average person gets involved, and it is, gold has its intrinsic value, right? And there's supply and demand with it, but still, I do think though we could push higher due to potentially there's a theory out there that they're going to use gold and reevaluate the Fort Knox gold at these higher prices and use that to basically go into crypto extremely heavy and potentially even back one of the cryptos by gold. So we'll see. We'll see. I mean, it's all, you can't really call much at these places here, but there's some fundamentals saying that we could even continue. So, I mean, there's people calling as high as 20,000. I think we go as maybe to 5K, like just that psychological level there. We are broken down beneath the 1 hour. That doesn't mean much. We were broken down over here as well. I think if we break down beneath the 4 hour, and even then, you can see we did here, but we didn't really do much. If we break down beneath this 4 hour MA and this structure here at this 4100 area, I think we could see a deeper pullback. I mean, when these weeklies stop being bullish, that's when you're going to see, real pullbacks on gold. I mean, we'll probably come down to 3,400 and retest 3,400, 3,500, maybe even 3,250, somewhere between 3,250 and 3,500 will probably come down and retest, maybe at the tip of this wick or somewhere down in this structure here, potentially, at some point in time. When? Who the fuck knows? So, all right, let's go to Euro USD. Let me check the comments, see if there's any. Okay, perfect. No, you guys are good. All right. USD daily, boom, closure right there. I'm seeing potential sells on Euro USD. Overall, I think we could see some sells this week on Euro USD. We did reject this structure here. If we stay beneath this daily, we're looking for sells. If we go above this daily and get a daily closure above this daily MA right here at this 117 area, then we'll be looking for buys. So there you go. Pretty much that simple. Could take sells off of this up here at 116,750. That's a possibility. GU, same kind of predicament. So we are buying up now. However, boom, you see this here. Pretty indicative of potential sells. We got a double bottom right here though. So again, we stay beneath this daily 134,750, or we'll be bearish. If we go above that, we'll be bullish. So, and this aligns perfectly with all that structure there. So keep in mind for that. So I would just be waiting a day or two on those. USD JPY, definitely bullish on USD JPY. I think we could see, yeah, this daily right here. I think we'll buy from here actually. So if we get a retest of this 1 hour MA here in the structure, 150.570 could be an entry point there at this structure there. Let's go ahead and mark it up. I'm going to try to start flying through these guys, just so I'm not wasting any time. Because I do have to go by 8. All right, there's that. USD CHF. Let's see. Boom. Overall, we're super bearish. However, I think we may get a pullback potentially to this daily. I'm actually going to bring this down here because I will get in on that right there if it does come back to there. Let's see. 4 hour. Yeah, could be some big sells up there. I might wait for this actually. This might be a nice play there. Let's see the weekly. Yeah. So there we go. That's what I'm looking for on that, around this area. By the time it reaches up here, probably will be down here somewhere around the 750, 79, 750 for sells. USD CAD. Ooh. Okay. Ooh, okay. Could see sells off of here on USD CAD. We'll see. I mean, overall bullish on the monthly. It's kind of in a weird position right now between a rock and a hard place. 4-hour MA, weekly MA. So couldn't help you there. Okay, I'm getting calls. Turning my phone on airplane mode. There we go. All right. Let's go ahead and 114 or 140, sorry. All right. Yeah, I would just kind of give this a day or two, see what happens. That simple. NZD USD, definitely looking for sells on this. I'm gonna set an alarm. Alert. Why don't I know how to set an alert anymore? Oh, I'm tripping. Okay. Whoops. I'm gonna look for it to come up around that area. Might not though. Might not. We'll see. I think we could see some buying pressure finally come in. That's where I got in up there on that trade. 58 right there. Came all the way down to 56,800. Now we're retesting that 4-hour MA. Could be sells down here for real. If you get enough confirmation here and enough rejection, if this 4-hour closes as a rejection candle again, I mean this is pretty indicative too of what's going to happen there. Let me just send this text. Okay. NZD CAD. NZD CAD would be looking for a pull up on this. What time is it? Okay, I'm making decent time. NZD CAD. Same kind of deal here. It is not bad sells right there. Potential sells off of there, like right now almost. Stop loss would have to be around 400 at least. I would like to have it up above this at 440. I'd like to see it come back up here, reject again. This is sells right here. Okay, odd USD. Let's see, odd USD. Odd USD looks like it wants to buy. It's in between a rock and a hard place though. Daily, I mean on the weekly, looks like it wants to buy daily. Looks like it wants to push up a little bit. About a bit of a double bottom there. I'm gonna do this and be looking at this area when it gets there. And then if it pushes up higher, I'd be looking around here. So boom. That's what I'm looking for on odd USD. Odd NZD, I'm gonna do probably like a few more. I mean, this thing looks like it wants to sell. I mean, this is between a rock and a hard place. This thing looks like it wants to sell. I mean, that's pretty good sells right there. Look, I had a thing set up for it and everything, and it actually just tapped that. looks like it wants to sell based on these, unless this thing's gonna just crank and blow these highs, which is possible. Then I would be. I mean, you don't usually want to fight it, but I don't like buying at all-time highs. It's either you buy here or you sell up here. I mean, it's honestly, you give this a day. You give this a day, see what happens. Or if you just got balls, you just lock in up there. Take sells. I bet on sells more than I would buys, just because you're at that all-time high. We've already broken beneath the 4-hour. The sells already played out off of this. You'd be in 598. You'd be in 200 points of profit already. 20 pips. So okay, let's see. Euro GBP. I can't lie, kind of just looks ugly. Double top. I mean, looks like it kind of wants to sell then, off that weekly double top there. Yeah, that's what I'd be shooting for, is sells actually. I know you're like, what the fuck? Why would you sell this? But double top here, tank, and basically another like almost quadruple top here. But overall, you have like this here, 1, 2, the big M basically. Look at this, right? Right side of the M, continue down past the middle, probably come down to here. So what I'm going to do is come here, boom. Let's see how that matches up. Yep. Down just a little bit because I like to be early, like to know where I'm at. Boom. Okay. Definitely bullish. Just got to find where to get in, which would be somewhere around here with this structure all through here in the base of this. Yeah, let's see if that happens. There we go. Euro odd. This is fucking ugly. Fuck that. Don't even look at it. All right, let's save this. Definitely looking for buys on this. Definitely looking for buys on this, somewhere around 162,900 area to 163 area. So be on the lookout for that. Euro CAD, Euro JPY, definitely buys. Look. Look, I had that there too, and I'd be up right now if I took it. Look, bink, I'd be up like 300, 400 points, 440 pips. Yeah. All right. Well, missed that. Oh well. See if it comes back. If it comes back, potential buys here at the 640 area. Yeah. All right. GBP NZD. Be looking for buys somewhere around here. Yeah, definitely looking for buys somewhere around that area there. 233, 400. GBP odd. I'm gonna do a few more. Yeah, I'm gonna do a few more, and then we'll get out of here. All right, let's see the comments if there is any. Okay, none. Cool. Boom. This is how easy analysis can be, guys. You gotta understand time frame correlation. You understand one indicator. You understand fib levels in your head. You understand overall market fundamentals. And you understand patience and psychology. That's the number one thing. Psychology. That's the one thing nobody gets there, or the people that have traded for years don't get, is the psychology. If you don't have the psychology, guys, it's done. Like you're I'm telling you right now, like there's so many people that like have told me, bro, I'm going to trade up to your mentorship. And it's like, okay, unless you're getting my signals, then like I warn you, like be careful. Like you don't really know what you're doing. It's kind of why you want mentorship, right? And then they go and like blow their money and they're like, oh, I can't get mentorship now. And I'm like, you should have just taken that money and put it into mentorship. I would rather put money into mentorship and only have like a few $100s left to trade with than take that money, go try to trade it myself, blow it all, and get nothing out of it but a big lesson, big kick in the teeth, right? So like it blows my mind because people don't understand the psychology. They think they're gonna go do all this and it's gonna be perfect. And it's like, no, bro, you don't understand the psychology yet. Therefore, it's not gonna happen for you. If you don't get the psychology, if you don't understand, you can get lucky if you don't know what the hell you're doing. Everybody can get lucky, right? But like if you don't understand the psychology, man, like I'm telling you, you're better off if you have $5 grand to your name. You're better off putting 4 of that into a mentorship, or all of it into a mentorship, and then making some money from your day job to get $100 little account or something. But whilst having mentorship, you're going to take, for example, my 6 years in the market and 6 years dealing with this psychology and 6 years of patience, 6 years of trials and tribulations, 6 years of growth, 6 years of success and failures. You're going to take all that, compress it down into a session by session mentorship that's going to hold your hand the whole way till you're successful. And if, as long as you stay out of your own damn way and listen to what the fuck I say, it has to happen. If you practice the teachings I teach you, and you actually go through and do the things you're supposed to do day in, day out, and actually listen to me, you're going to be successful. So when people don't listen, it's when people think they got it figured out. That's when people, like, that's the thing. People don't understand with mentorship. We'll end here. I'll tell you guys what I see on this, but like, yeah, buys off here. Like, simple as that. But when people don't understand, here, let me stop the screen share. When people try to make it or like act like they know what they're doing, that's when they get fucked up. That's when they lose their money. When they think they know what they're doing, when they think they got it figured out, that's when they lose their money. That's when you get too cocky, when you get too comfortable, when you get too confident, that's when the devil comes out and takes everything you got. And that's the crazy part, because if people could just strip themselves of their pride and ego and realize they don't know what the hell they're doing and listen to a mentor like myself and take my words as law, you don't know shit, bro. You don't know shit, sis. That was the point I took myself to with my mentors. I had like 4 or 5 like really solid mentors that I took a lot from, extrapolated, and then made my own thing with, and then back tested, forward tested, everything like that. And guys, I took what they said as law, even if some of them, were not as good of traders as me now. I took what they said as law. So it's like, if you don't do that, if you don't strip yourself of your ego and pride and wipe everything clean to relearn what is actually correct, you're gonna be at war with yourself. If you go to get a mentor, if you go to get a course, whatever it is, you're gonna be at war with yourself continuously, endlessly. And if you want my mentorship, it's EliteTraderAscension.com. Put in an application, and one of my team members will reach out to you, get you on a call like this with me, and we'll see what we can do for you. But yeah, guys, it's crazy. Like, if you really want to learn this shit, guys, you have to unlearn everything you've been taught. And that comes with like childhood trauma. Like, that's the thing in mentorship, bro. Like, I get into your life and I'm like, okay, well, you're so used to making money like this that when it's not like that, you're uncomfortable. Now you're resisting the change, you're resisting the discomfort. Therefore, you're self-sabotaging, you're blowing your account. So that's another thing I teach my people. You gotta believe you deserve it, man. If you don't believe you deserve it, it ain't never coming. It ain't never coming. So yeah, guys, I hope some of these things helped you. I hope some of the analysis you can use in this week and see where I'm seeing things. Look for reversal patterns at those areas. Just another little drop of sauce there for you on top of everything you just got to see. If you just watch these videos, man, and you see what I'm looking at, you can't see everything, right? Because I'm not pointing everything out, but you see kind of where I'm going with things, and the time frames I'm looking at. Then you get a mentor like me for psychology, And to teach you the full strategy and the fundamentals, because I'm also looking at, boom, let's not forget to go over the fundamentals. I'm also looking at Forex Factory. Let's see. Boom. Okay. And we're going to go from 19th to 25th. Oops. Let's go. Boom. Okay. So we're going to have, so to make it simple, liquidity, 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 liquidity. Friday is going to be a massive day. I mean, it says like this is going to come out. CPI, did the market, did the shutdown end? Am I confused? Did the market, or not market, sorry, government open back up? No. Okay. Could wrap up this week. So I was told by a birdie it was going to be Friday. Maybe something happened, and for whatever reason we're still shut down. Maybe they decided tomorrow. So yeah. So all the red folders just mean liquidity for the most part. When you actually understand to where things are going, how interest rates are going to continue to be cut, it's going to continue to rise in the stock markets and gold and everything like that. You know, you kind of can see where things are going. So see signs attractiveness of U.S. dollar slightly eroding. Duh. So yeah, guys, I appreciate you guys coming out. Appreciate you guys being here. Hope you learned something. I'll drop in the chat. It's elitetraderascension.com. If you do want mentorship right there, go ahead and apply at that website. Actually, I'll pull it up. elitetraderascension.com. Boom. You'll see my big old head right here. Boom. I'm going to teach you everything I know. I do have this limited to only a certain amount of people. You're going to enter all this stuff here, put an application in. One of my team members will reach out to you, and then we'll go from there. You'll get on they'll call you, and then ask you some questions, see if we're a good fit. And then if we are, they'll get you on a call with me, and we'll go from there. So yeah, guys, I'm telling you right now, if you are not consistently profitable, if you even have been in this space for a long time, like you think you know what's going on, sometimes you're profitable, sometimes you're not. I'm telling you, you need to get a mentor that actually understands the game, actually understands psychology, and can actually get you consistently profitable for you, your family, your loved ones, etc. So with that being said, guys, I appreciate you guys being here. I hope something in here helped. I see there's 4 people watching. There's only 2 likes. So if you guys could drop some likes on this or comments, and so make sure you subscribe, I appreciate it. Turn on the bell notification to make sure you know when I go live next. And yeah, guys, I appreciate you. Hope you guys had a blessed weekend, and let's make this week a great one. See you guys. Peace out.